competition with the first, we will be the last one standing.
Well, welcome. It is the grind session. AJ Martin, CJ Sells alongside of me. It is a road to a world championship here on the grind session and with FIBA as well. And welcome to the broadcast, man. This is a matchup between the number 2 seed and number 15 seed. Whether you're watching on TanningerSports.tv or the YouTube channel with FIBA, we welcome you to the broadcast. What are you looking forward to in this matchup?
Well, it's a 15 and a 2. 15 has never beat a 2 in grind session playoffs. It's going to be a tough task for that to happen tonight. These two teams met in Puerto Rico a few weeks back. 25-point victory for Dream City. And I remember sitting in Napa on our Selection Sunday show when we said this matchup was going to happen. And the first thing that jumped out on us was the Dream City size against the Academy of Central Florida. So that's going to be a big key tonight.
And since you mentioned it, we'll start there with the personnel of Dream City. You're talking about Emmanuel Stevens, who's probably going to start here in this one, Alejandro Aviles, and then they bring in Taco off the bench, another 7-footer for this matchup. But then you look at the backcourt, too. They got an outstanding sophomore in Ike Olazi, who is a highly talented, a top 10 player in the country in this class.
And Gabe Pickens, the senior point guard, the leadership that he brings to them, the experience for playoff action. Dream City, this is not a stranger to grind session playoffs. And then on the other side, Niang at 6'8", Justin Roman at 6'7". They're going to have to battle, stay out of foul trouble, rebound the basketball to be in this one tonight.
And those two previous players mentioned with Academy in Central Florida, which has been a tough season for them, trying to find their footing, being a fresh start program here in this one. Now we'll get you set and ready to go. We got 4 9-minute quarters ready for you, 6 personal fouls before disqualification, 24-second shot clock as well. Each team will get an opportunity for a challenge if they have a timeout remaining, and you can see what they can challenge there on your screen as well. So we'll get started in this one. Dream City, obviously they're the number 2 seed. They'll be the home team on the scoreboard, and Golden Bulls, the Academy of Central Florida, will be the road team.
Travis Terrain, a young man that we didn't mention in our open, but 6'8".
Number 22 in white.
Yeah, 6'8", another big body for the Eagles. And we look out there at Central Florida, James Rivera, a 7-footer, young man that's got some size, but he doesn't play inside. He doesn't play a big man. He likes to shoot the three. We'll see how the matchups work out here. All right, turnover official right out of the shoot here.
Hardin, that ball was coming right at us. You didn't even flinch. I know you're playoff ready. Alejandro, a give and go with Stevens, and that circles around, won't go, and it's going to be out of bounds and go to the Golden Bulls.
I didn't flinch because we don't have any coffee on the stand.
First possession for the Golden Bulls, Academy in Central Florida.
An interesting matchup here. E-Man is guarding Rivera, and I mentioned Rivera likes to do that right there, shoot the three, and that's going to take E-Man away from the basket.
Well, he's at the basket there. That may have been goaltending, and Roman almost got rolled up on right there. Fortunate
He ain't with
not to
that
get
block
injured.
shot, yeah.
Terrain over to Alejandro Aviles, kid from Puerto Rico, and E-Man finally gets it to go. Committed to go to Arizona next year, 6'11" senior. He's come a long way as far as his development as well from last season to this one. Rivera, a young player for the Academy of Central Florida, just a freshman.
E-Man's got a touch every time so far.
Travis Terrain says, oh, wow, I'm wide open.
Turn that corner, looking to pass the basketball, and the shot was there. Oh my, E-Man wide open again. And there's that size advantage. Who's guarding who?
Quick 6-0 start here for Dream City.
Timeout right away for the Academy of Central Florida.
Let's talk about the coaches here in this one. I'm going to start with Kyle Weaver. He is one of the few coaches that has won multiple championships here on the grind session. He won a championship first. Well, Hillcrest back then, that featured DeAndre Ayton, who was drafted by the Phoenix Suns, our first number one overall pick out of the grind session. He was not the last, Paulo Ventura being the latest, but he won the championship with him, and then he was at Bella Vista and beat a LaMelo-led ball team for the championship versus Spire, and what an entertaining season that was. You talk about a show, the Ball family, everywhere we went. I mean, it was.
I know.
I mean, it was big time. So he is trying to win his third championship as a coach, first for Dream City this season, as they are the number 2 seed. As we get through this weekend, folks, this is the round of 16. By the time this weekend is over, we'll know who our Final Four teams will be, and they will follow us on to Chicago. Also in Chicago, we'll have the All-Star game and so on.
Girls tournament.
Yep.
8 girls tournaments will meet us there.
Pickens, one of the best on-ball defenders, sitting down on the ball here.
Headed to New Mexico State.
Man, he's just harassing defensively here. Shot clock at 5. Roman searching for help. Rivera got to go. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Great defense there by Dream City.
And I don't know if they switched because of some picks, but that time Travis Terrain was guarding James Rivera instead of E-Man, since Rivera likes to face the basket and shoot the threes.
And we're going to get a movement.
Offensive.
Going to be called on Emmanuel. And Travis Terrain knows his teammates. He got right in between the referee and E-Man. So E-Man couldn't say anything to the ref.
Rivera off the rim there. Alejandro with the rebound. Here's Pickens getting it across for Dream City. Scanning the floor. Terrain back to Pickens. Inside, E-Man. Pickens. Alejandro. Patience. And one opportunity coming up for Alejandro Aviles. You mentioned these two teams met in Puerto Rico. It was a homecoming for Alejandro as well. A kid from Puerto Rico. Had a lot of family there, a lot of support.
Fathead.
Yeah, they had the fathead of Alejandro in the stands, and it was great to see him be able to play back home. And
that gym was freezing cold, and they had a little up in the right-hand side. They had a little contingent of folks that were all huddled together. Alejandro, well represented with family and friends in San Juan.
Roman driving against terrain. Look for Stewart, too strong, and that's going to be a foul there on Rivera.
Yeah, I look up and I see Brick and Kugwa guarding Alejandro. That is that is not a favorable matchup if you're Central Florida.
Ike Olazi struggled from beyond the arc this season. Very talented kid.
Oh boy, yeah, just a sophomore you mentioned. And a foul. That's going to be 3 on the team for Golden Bulls. There's nobody even guarding E-Man right now.
I'm not sure what that play was.
I'm not sure he didn't travel.
So Stewart gets fouled. He'll go to, excuse me. That is Stewart. Okay. Yeah. Stewart will get fouled. He'll go to the line with an opportunity to shoot 2. Just Travis, a freshman, by the way.
Yeah. Terrain with the foul.
Kid out of Canada. First free throw is good.
And there goes the shutout.
So I'll let you know, you can always follow us on social media, The Real Grind Session on Instagram, Tanager Sports on Instagram. You can slide over to X, formerly known as Twitter. Follow us there, The Grind Session on X, Tanager Sports on the X. Alejandro Aviles with that rebound. Pickens, scanning. Pressure here by the Golden Bulls. They lead 9-1. Olazi back to Alejandro. So he get a paint touch and gets it back.
Oh, he's open. E-Man was wide open.
You're going to get a reach in here on Roman.
It's going to be 4 team fouls now on the Golden Bulls, so 5:22 to go here in the first quarter, and they're going to shoot free throws, Dream City will, the rest of the way.
Justin Roman's first personal foul there on that previous whistle. Ike Olazi. I talked about, maybe I should have done that earlier in the year.
He was
talking about how he's struggling from beyond the arc. First one, he knocks it down.
He was asking you to say that week 2.
Rivera off there, 12-1.
Oh
my goodness.
He is so athletic, boy.
Ike Olazi, just a sophomore. Just to give you an idea of some of the schools that's looking at him. Here, talk about UCLA, Villanova, St. John's, Kansas, Georgetown, Creighton. I mean, the list is long. I'll take up half the broadcast name there. Ike Olazi with the rebound. Again, just a sophomore. Travis Terrain. No go there. 14-1 and
E-Man changed that.
Yep. Alejandro with the finish, and this thing is looking lopsided. There's Justin Roman, short quarter, and still looking for their first field goal here in this one.
Travis Terrain had that rebound taken away from him. Justin Roman with the first field goal. We've had 3 ball games here today, and this is the second time somebody's led 16-1 in a game. Academy of Central Florida knocking that three down.
Careless turnover there.
Calvin Murphy the third going to check in for Gabe Pickens, and Taco going to be in for E-Man. Take out one 7-footer and bring in another. And a careless turnover there for Central Florida. Some full court pressure. Academy of Central Florida trying to pick up the energy here. Ike from deep again. And Ike getting back on defense and fouling. And the foul is going to be on Dream City, their third team foul. Israel Bosenga will go to the free throw line for the Golden Bulls. Boom. Banked in a free throw. I guess we'll count it. Gabe Pickens back in. Luke Cochran will check in. The young man from Katy, Texas can shoot it. Keep an eye on 13 in the white jerseys. Second free throw is good. Full court pressure again from Academy of Central Florida. Trying to pick up the energy here.
Alejandro back to Murphy over to Pickens as he scans the floor. Murphy, Calvin Murphy, give it up. Alejandro Aviles with it. Now being harassed, double team.
Shot clock at 6. Tough place to dribble that for Big Al.
Held on to that one just a little too long. Niang. No good foul.
And a foul on Taco for reaching, and that's going to be 14 fouls, so out of bounds, Golden Bulls. Murphy with the long rebound. I tell you, this is getting me in the mood for NCAA basketball here. You know, the wanting to go home, looking at the matchups. If so-and-so wins, and they get this one and that one. And Niang with a good move. Taco with another foul, I believe. So, Maado Niang to the free throw line. Now, don't call a technical foul on anybody here. No. That's going to be.
I totally missed that.
That's going to be 3 on Taco.
Already.
Missed free throw, and Taco just kind of punched at it. He's frustrated because he picked up a foul.
It's the ability to move on to the next play. Kids underestimate that. That's a skill that has to be learned. It is. It truly is. Being able to control those emotions and being able to just move on to the next play.
Now the Golden Bulls on a 6-0 run here. Bosenga will shoot 2 free throws. He's the one that just banked one in, and he's shooting your technicals. What's that saying? It was 16-1 Dream City just a moment ago. And you got that one. So you lose possession. And somebody got a technical foul.
That was Taco. He was just ejected from the game.
So Basenge will go back to the free throw line. Taco is out of the ball game. Liban Adan will check in. And 9-0. The run here for the Golden Bulls. They trailed 16-1.
Wow, that was
quite a sequence there, wasn't it?
Sequence of events. So
foul free throws, technical foul free throws, then technical foul free throws, and Gabe with a steal. Niang with a block.
May have been goaltending. That was close.
And the kick, no reset on the shot clock.
Let's say where it's at.
He stepped out of bounds. Albino stepped out of bounds. Turnover, Golden Bulls. So Dream City's got to keep their composure here. They've got to kind of settle down and just play basketball. I don't want to say they're not getting any calls. It's 4 fouls on Central Florida. Gabe with the drive and the layup.
Yeah, they just got what you said. Just play basketball right now. 8-10 score. Dream City leads. Niang, tough finish there.
Boy, he's playing a great game.
That's not a bad idea to pass that back. And all of a sudden it's 18-14.
13-2, the run for the Golden Bulls. Can't play for one, shot clock's at 7.
There's Pickens spinning at the nail, and pull up is good.
You know, he doesn't shoot the ball often enough.
But he has the ability.
He can, yes he can. I think he's a pass-first point guard, which is what this team wants.
He's a defensive-first player. Yeah, defensive non.
Oh, my.
Count that. How about Justin Roman at the buzzer? 20-17 is our score after one. We'll be back with the second quarter. This is the Grind Session. So coming back out of the timeout, and I'm just going to go into some details here in this broadcast just because we got a lot of new viewers here in this one too, especially being broadcast on the FIBA YouTube channel. So, yeah, these are big dudes. This is high school basketball here in the States at its best, right? So you got the top prep schools, some of the best talent on the grind session competing for a world championship. This is the 10th season of the grind session. At the start of this year, there were 68 guys on the NBA roster that are former alumni of this league. A lot of people know the players' names, but maybe not familiar with the league, but you will be real soon. How about some of the names? DeAndre Ayton, #1 overall pick. How about Shea Gilgeous Alexander? Shaedon Sharpe,
Jamal Murray,
Jalen Green. The list goes on and on. And we'll get into some of that here in just a bit. Taco, the storyline right now is we got a 1-point game. The 7-footer for Dream City got 2 technicals. One at the free throw line for kind of swatting the ball away, and then he had some verbiage for the ref. While the other first set of technicals were being shot and got a second tech, and has been disqualified for the remainder of this contest. This is the #2 seed versus the #15 seed. And if you're watching us now, stay in tune because our next game after this will be broadcast not only on TanagerSports.tv, but right here on FIBA YouTube channel. It's going to feature a prolific prep who has the #1 junior in A.J. DeBonza and the #1 sophomore in Tyron Stokes. They're going to be
And for those that follow high school basketball, the ESPN High School poll, Prolific Prep, the #5 school in the country. So you're going to see the #5. You're going to see 3 McDonald's All-Americans on that Prolific Prep team.
Yeah, so let's see. Where do we start?
You got three McDonald's All-Americans, and the #1 junior and the #1 sophomore.
For starters.
Yeah, that's the starters. Come off the bench with Mikey Lewis, who was the Grind Session Offensive Player of the Year last year. Boy, I tell you, they are loaded.
Yes, they are.
And they will take on Pace Academy.
And this is the Grind Session World Championship, so this is the start of the round of 16. We'll have action for you all the way through Sunday here in Vegas, and then by the time we're done, we'll be down to 4 teams, and we'll be back in action next weekend in Chicago to figure out who the champion will be this season. Prolific Prep, the defending champions this season.
So Academy of Central Florida down 4 after trailing by 15 early in this one. And that's going to be a foul on Emmanuel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Stevens going to pick up that foul. That's his second. So just to remind you, you get 6 personal fouls before disqualification.
And Gabe Pickens is down on the low block there for the rebound. That's I look up and I see the smallest guy.
Shut the heck up and play basketball easy. Now make the free throw.
I love it. Carlos was telling us kid at the free throw line, hey, you were so engaged in talking trash that you didn't miss the free throw.
You know, from a talent standpoint, Dream City on paper, obviously the better team. #2 seed for a reason. But this is why they play the games. I don't know who that's a foul on 44. I mean,
that's going to be a jump ball. So ball is going to possession arrow in favor of Dream City.
Central Florida is trying to make this a street fight, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. They have nothing to lose. They're playing with house money, as we're in Vegas, by the way. And we're going to have a foul here.
And Justin Roman. That's a young man that's got to stay on the floor for the Golden Bulls. Niang's going to check in. Here's Luke, he can shoot it.
Luke Cochran.
That's 2.
I mean, from way downtown on that one. 26-20.
The E-man can't get a foul here.
Oh, I was Golden in there. Yep. It was. That's his call, too. I'm not sure what the confused look is. The right ref called it. He had the angle. It was Golden.
I think that ball was right over the over the cylinder.
Absolutely. Same team.
Wow. 3 guys fighting over it, and E-man comes out of there. Luke.
There's Luke filling it.
See, now E-man, we're going to get a loose ball foul on somebody, although there's no such thing in high school basketball as a loose ball foul.
Just going to be a push on Emilio. Now he has 3 fouls.
So E-man with 3, and Alejandro will check back in.
So 1 7-footer in Taco ejected from the game. If you missed it earlier, received 2 technical fouls. Now you have another 6'11" kid, and Emilio Stevens picking up his 3rd. Remember, 6 personal fouls before disqualification. Alejandro Aviles checks in for Stevens. That's going to be a turnover. Ike Olazzi, he can fly. Ooh.
Hey! No. He had no chance to get that shot.
I think Kyle Weaver's talking about the.
Yeah, he wanted to be intentional.
What did he try for the basketball?
And they're discussing.
White, come here. White, come here. Ike.
And again, this is getting really chippy. This one's. He did not try to go for the basketball. I mean, that was pretty obvious. And they're going to call that an intentional foul.
I agree with it.
I do too. Savion Stewart's going to be called for the foul.
And you have to send even though if it's borderline, you think maybe it's intentional, maybe it's not. The way the game is flowing, you have to send a message.
Get control.
To everybody. And that's what that's more of what that is than that actually being an intentional foul. And I like it by the refs. Clean it up early, and it smooths out the game the rest of the way. Because the last thing you want to do is see a kid get hurt.
Right.
Well,
and Ike was going for the dunk.
And he had no opportunity to brace himself.
Right.
He didn't have any landing spot. It's not malicious, but still, it's not an attempt to make a basketball
I was going to say,
play.
no attempt on the ball whatsoever. So it was nothing more than kind of the shove in the back that kind of slung his feet out from under him, and that's just somebody getting hurt right there. And then you end up got guys kind of chirping at each other because they think it was a, Bush League play kind of thing. And I mean, this one's getting.
And honestly, a chippy game is exactly what Golden Bulls do.
Yeah, that's what. There's a foul on Brick. Going to be 3 fouls. In Kugwa with the foul, and it'll be Dream City basketball underneath the basket.
It's just
we are going to shoot free throws all night here, partner. Yeah. Boy, I tell you.
Alejandro, good seal there and finish. Alejandro Aviles with the finish.
See, and you got Alejandro pointing at a guard over here saying, who's got him? You do, Alejandro. They don't have any big guys.
Here's Niang. Working against Alejandro, they're going to get him with the hole. Wrap around there by Aviles.
3 team fouls.
Alejandro, just a junior out of Puerto Rico. We mentioned earlier with offers from Kansas, Kansas State, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Seton, Vanderbilt, Tulsa, ASU, just to name a few. And that list is even longer. Just ain't got time to get through all of them. That floater comes up short by Israel.
Shot clock at 3 now. He stepped out of bounds. And I don't know, I haven't asked.
Nice.
Lob. I haven't asked the coaches if they've been playing or if they've been off for a couple of weeks. That whole rust versus rest argument and Niang dribbling it too much.
Miscue there on the pass, Niang. And not a bad foul there by Luke.
Niang will shoot 2.
White 13, hit 2.
And Niang will go to the free throw line for 2.
So just under 5 minutes to go here in first half of play. Coming up at halftime, we'll hear from Mikey Davis as he'll interview the coaches to get their thoughts on the first half of this one.
Oh my.
Whatever works. It's that time of the year. Just get it done.
I mean, I know
Just get it done.
I know there's banks in the casino open all night, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, we're in Vegas, man.
So banks are open.
Everything's
Yeah.
open. That's
An illegal screen on Alejandro.
White 12.
How many on Alejandro? That is his second personal foul.
That's
Again,
5 team fouls, so
Yeah,
they'll be shooting the next defensive foul. Central Florida will go to the line.
there's Roman. And we got a legal screen away from the ball. I believe.
On Brick.
Yep.
And Kugwa.
Brick and Kuwak.
That's 14 fouls on Golden Bull, so we're going to shoot free throws the rest of this half.
And turnover there by Ike Olizzi. Cruz thought about it. And now it's another turnover. Pick. And
another
two Phillies turnovers. Everybody's sloppy with the ball right now. Justin Roman. Whoa. 32-24, under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Israel. Ike Olizzi. Couldn't get that floater to go.
Easy way. Yeah, we'll give it to Easy. Yeah, we'll give it to Easy. Get out. Go Easy. Attack.
And
Clear out.
they're playing the foul trouble. Oh, Carlos just wasn't in the picture.
Yeah, I was gonna
they've been calling fouls all game. You got to play the situation.
Get over here right now. Hustle.
Hey, and he got to know the situation where the game is being called.
Foul's going to be on Gabe Pickens. So Brick at the free throw line. 6'3" junior is from Uganda. Gets the second one.
32-25 our score. Ike Olizzi, good finish.
Turn that corner with a purpose.
Cruz rattles in and out, and then rattles off the head of Aviles. Somehow stays with the Golden Bulls. Aviles grabs it with 2 hands this time. Ikozi.
Right idea. Just poor execution. So Dream City with a 9-point lead here.
(34-25).
And a kick. And a kick.
Consistency.
Don't anybody bring up grind session soccer. Don't say that out loud, okay? Jesse would like that though, huh?
Go back door, but pass. Couldn't make it through. And
Luke getting a little careless with it.
turnovers have been an issue for both squads here this last 2 or 3 minutes.
Foul's going to be on Luke Cochran. And Israel, we've been hearing the coaches calling him Izzy Bosenga. Shooting a couple of free throws. This has got to be attempts number 7 and 8, I think.
So 2 for 2. 34-27. Wall up, just
Yeah.
steps, yeah. I agree.
Brick with a good move, but then he, is guarded by 6'10" kid that's just as strong as he is, and he looks up and not really anything he could do with it. Good defense by Alejandro Aviles. Oh my!
Oh, nobody's home.
Another turnover for Dream City. Each team with a timeout remaining here in the first half.
1:25 to go in the second quarter. Okay, just a dynamic on-ball defender, man. He is going to do well. Is it New Mexico or New Mexico State?
New Mexico State
next year.
And that's going to be on Luke Cochran.
That'd be 3 on Luke.
So Izzy Bosenga will go back to the free throw line. Murphy III will check in for Luke as he'll sit with those 3 fouls. Central Florida was down 16-1, and you kind of got the idea that maybe this was going to be a typical 2:15 game, and Golden Bulls said not so fast.
34-28. 1 minute to go here in this second quarter. Good hustle.
Oh, boy.
Gabe going to find it, and that won't go. Niang with the loose ball. And Heiko is going up to get that one.
A lot of contact down there, no foul.
Oh, nice body control there. And we're going to get a timeout call.
I wish I could challenge some of these calls. Jeez, I'm seeing them from 90 feet away. Gosh. That's a big swing in the game right there. He got hit on the elbow completely. I'm 90 feet away and I'm seeing it, fellas. Come on.
36-28.
Shot, why is it that shot? It's too quick. When we go 5 out, why are we going 5 out? Who are we pulling?
So
This dude.
here's the deal too, and we'll see Prolific Prep play Pace Academy. So stick around for our next broadcast. We mentioned a little bit about Prolific Prep. We'll get more into their roster and their McDonald's All-Americans and multiple McDonald's All-Americans that they have. 3 on their roster for this year. But the other storyline to that is Pace Academy. They were a play-in team, and that play-in game took place earlier this afternoon. Half their team is not here. Why? They were on 2 different flights, right, between the teams. And one flight that the other half of the team was on was delayed due to weather. And there was just some airline issues there where they were not able to, the other half of the team were not able to make it in. With that being said, they have 5 guys, 5 guys to play. Prolific Prep, one of the best teams in the country, and it's just going to be tough.
And I think if you listed 1 through 8 or 9, whatever they have on their roster, 2 of their top 5 players, maybe 2 of their top 3 players aren't here. And Jalen Brown, and so they are missing some key pieces. They were able to win against Chi Prep in the first one here tonight. AJ mentioned the 3:15 start. And I think
What a move by Justin Roman, by the way.
I think people can relate to travel and flight issues. It happens to many of us over the course of your lifetime, and it just happened to a basketball team. Unfortunate for sure.
Travis Terrain can't get it to go. Nearly gets his own miss. And that'll do it. 36-30 is our score here at halftime. We'll hear from the coaches coming up here in just a bit. This is the Grind Session. Oh, yes, I definitely forgot to put my. All right, I'm going there tonight. Okay. All right, I got you. I got you.
I got you. Hey, I got Coach Richie with me. Coach, 6-point game right now at the half. You guys are playing good ball. First quarter was a little slow. Second quarter, you could pretty much control the game. You got them in an uncomfortable state right now. What's going through your mind right here at the break?
Well, it's our plan to try to stay close. When we started the game so slow, I was a little worried, but, you know, we got it going. We know we're playing against a very good team, so it's just trying to control the tempo of the game, so that will give us a chance. That's all we're trying to get it close, so see if we can win it at the end.
I'll let you get to it, Coach.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. 6 minutes left in this break. Central Florida's playing a really good game in the first half. Got to keep it going and step it up a little bit more in the second half to overcome the 6-point deficit. But when they come out, it's 0-0. Both teams are going to play like it's 0-0. We're going to have a good game in the second half. We'll see who comes out on top.
Good count.
Good if it goes, and it
It is good.
Just executing, man.
Oh, what a finish there by Pfizer.
Oh, that's love. There you go. That's love.
I got Coach Kyle Weaver with me. Coach, for the next 18 minutes, you know you got to come out and play like you're down, like you're 0-0. What were you telling your guys right here at the break?
Oh, no, it's more about life lessons. We got too emotional. These officials are nothing compared to what happened down in Puerto Rico. So we just gotta be smarter. Getting ejected on calls, Emmanuel gets hit in the neck, and Emmanuel doesn't react like the way Taco is. So more so, it's teaching life lessons to our kids. So again, we just gotta get back to it and play Dream City basketball.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Yeah,
yes, sir. 18 minutes. All right, but this first 4 minutes is the most important 4 minutes of the game. Who's going to show their domination? Who's going to show that they want to win? Who's going to show that they want to move on to the next round and play in the round of 8 come tomorrow and come Sunday? All right, what's popping, fellas? What's the verdict of the first half? What y'all got?
First of all, shout out to all the people watching on the FIBA YouTube channel. You can always chat with us there. I got it pulled up. So, listen, you guys can get inside information on the game. Anything you want to know about a player, maybe you see something nice or a player you're just learning about. We saw Savo from DME play in the previous game that wasn't on the FIBA feed, but Savo, man, kid is play.
He is special.
Tragic.
All right, one of the not necessarily a lineup change.
How about Emmanuel Stevens just comes out of here, comes
Flying.
out of nowhere with the cape on right there.
Yeah, and 4 seconds in. And
He said you catch me as a Wildcat in Arizona next year doing that as well. To be continued. Niang backing down Alejandro. Roman can't get it to go. Niang with that loose ball, and
same team going after it.
somehow Dream City comes up with it. Ike Olazi, he's going to give it up to Gabe Pickens.
I think a key here in the second half, Dream City's got to stay out of foul trouble. I mean, Kyle talked about playing with emotions. Alejandro's got some fouls. E-Man's got some fouls. Luke Cochran in foul trouble.
Shot clock at 2. Good defensive possession there, but good hand there by Ike Olazi.
E-Man with the left hand. And I think if you're Dream City, you just got to play. You just got to play. You got to work. You know, move on. First half's over. Kind of sloppy, kind of ugly. You had a 6-point lead. Emotions kind of got the best of them. Move on. Let's play.
Ike Olazi with the steal. Gabe Pickens with the finish.
And then Gabe jumps right back into defense, doesn't he?
Here's Revere. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Revere. I don't know about that one. Alejandro trying to catch a body.
Oh, good kick ahead.
Israel with the missed dunk.
And they're saying that ball went over the corner. They're saying the dunk went over the corner.
Hold on. What's the rule on the grind session? Is that out of bounds or not?
I think that's out of bounds anywhere, isn't it? Gabe with the drive in the left hand. Six quick ones. And Niang finally get a bucket.
Well, if the ball goes over the backboard and doesn't touch anything, that's not out of bounds. That's like somebody being along the baseline, they flip it back over the top of the backboard the opposite way. Is it out of bounds? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Call it again.
Wow. So 42-32 is our score.
6-2 start here for the Eagles. And that foul's going to be on Izzy Bosenga.
Okay, I talked to him about it. But it's too late now. You already cost me 4 points.
Yeah, nice.
I got a warning on black. We're not going to do that, coach. Not going to do that. Warning on black, coach.
So Carlos gets a warning there.
It isn't anything that's, you know, a correctable error. It's way past that.
Niang. Entered a wall of defenders there.
Yeah, he did. Same thing with Ike trying to dribble through guys there.
Challenge, 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 challenge.
All right, we're going to challenge that last play. So one of the rules here on the grind session. Hit the horn. Hit the horn. You don't want it? You want it?
Yes, I want. I'm going to listen to my players. If you're wrong, you got 500 burpees. Challenge.
500 Murphys. What? I don't know what.
Burpees.
Okay.
42-32 is our score. So
he's going to say he didn't touch it. So Chris is going to.
So coach.
Kind of looked like it went off a shin.
So we're at the 5:58 mark of this third quarter. 42-32 is our score. See, Ike Olazzi trying to split two defenders here.
And then right here it hits somebody.
Now, if the challenge is successful, they will retain a timeout. If it's unsuccessful, they will lose a timeout. Back up just a little bit, Chris.
Red shoes is behind, so we got a blue shoe, and then Ike's got blue shoes on
Oh,
too.
they both got blue shoes on.
Yeah, so what white, did it white sock or?
It's hard to tell from angle if it did hit his leg afterwards. It's hard after you don't have it. You can't overturn. You can't overturn.
Stay with the call on the floor.
Who was it on? We have 3 legs. What? Nobody can tell. Yeah. It's just the one. There's no camera like that. No. You gotta tell me this.
So that would cost the Academy in Central Florida a timeout there. So unsuccessful replay challenge. It was just
So they
deemed
don't.
not
Yeah, just.
it's not the angle.
Yep, couldn't tell.
Good goal. White 34.
And a foul's going to be on E-Man. That's his 4th. Everybody in the gym apparently saw the jersey grab, but the official.
Oh, Niang. Good effort, but couldn't complete the task. And good block there by Justin Roman.
Way to fight, Black! Way to fight! 23!
42-32 as, again, these guys just win or go home. I mean, it's that time of the year. Dream City in white, number 2 seed here on the grind session. And
Gabe with a dagger. All right. Florida is
Roman.
Good take.
Poor defense there in that possession. Nobody stopped the ball. 11-point game. Pickens. Gabe with another look. That won't go. And Academy of Central Florida let that go out of bounds, and we'll go back the other way. Golden Bulls, again, trailing by 11.
I see Colorado Prep in the house. Boys don't play tonight, but they do tomorrow. Watching some great basketball.
How about the defense of Gabe here?
Unbelievable hustle.
And now you don't.
White. He got 2 physical extenders. I promise you, he's the best defender. Play defense.
I don't disagree at all.
Oh, he's passed with the Ike and he falls down.
There's Ike stuck in that corner. Play a little hot potato
Oh, he
with the ball
traveled.
here.
He traveled. He did. Oh, Niang. They're going to call a foul. Ike's going to be called for that. Reached out and grabbed him. Second team foul for the Eagles.
Got a warning, though. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You cannot do that, coach.
They're counting down the shot clock, and they were hollering 4, 3, 2, 1, and there's 6 on the shot clock. So
they're giving the bench a warning for unsportsmanlike.
Hey, and there can't be any talking going either way. Any talk's disrespectful. What are we doing? This is not about y'all.
So 45-34, 4:08 to go here in this one.
yeah, it's
So the discussion about where to put the shot clock is going to go from 6 seconds to 8 seconds.
Okay. That's okay. Okay, hold on, coach.
Yeah,
So you're
they're
doing
doing all that.
Okay, but is it your rules that they're allowed to do that? Or I just want to clarify.
It's not in a rule book that it's not allowed.
Okay. Okay, so good.
so Central Florida basketball. Boy, Niang, shot clock violation. Great defense, Dream City.
$45-34 our score. Under 4 minutes to go here in this third quarter. We got one more contest coming up for you tonight. Prolific Prep, the #1 seed, taking on Pace. As we get a throwdown by E-Man Emilio Stevens going to Arizona. Big fella throwing it down. Starts from Roman. Giving it up. Getting it back. And the offensive rebound stay with the Golden Bulls. And Israel, a strong, athletic finish there. That's going to be on Stevens.
So E-Man gets his 5th. Luke Cochran will check in for Emmanuel Stevens.
$47-36, 3:26 to go here in this one.
And Izzy will go to the free throw line for one shot.
All right, go Izzy. Driving kick. Good look for Terrain, just didn't fall.
Almost too open there, wasn't he?
Israel knocks it down.
And Golden Bulls hanging around.
That's it.
Down 12 a while ago.
Absolutely. Good lead. Big shot from Justin Roman. 47-43, folks. We got ourselves a ball game. 2.5 to go here in this third quarter. And it's going to be a reach around foul. Call on Israel.
Niang needs a blow, asking for a substitution there. Young man just playing hard. Just a second team foul on Academy of Central Florida.
That's offensive there. Halo, that shoulder.
Foul's going to be on Alejandro.
That's his third.
Great
Backdoor.
pass.
Israel finding a way to get it done. CJ, 2-point game. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Pickens. Ike. That rattles in and out. Justin Roman with the rebound, and here comes the Golden Bulls.
Have a chance to take the lead this
How about
possession.
you?
Oh, Alejandro.
Big block there by Alejandro. What a play. What an effort. Numbers.
And Justin Roman going to be called for that foul. Nope. Going to be on Dylan Aviles. Fouling Alejandro Aviles.
So Alejandro good on the first.
Think there's any nerves involved here with some of these guys?
I think so too. I think it's championship time. You know, you come in with sometimes the higher seeds with expectations of just a team laying down, and Dream City got off to a great start. And you know, but sometimes these lower seeds, you know you're the underdog. You're playing with house money, and sometimes you can catch an opponent off guard that way. Team starts to relax, you keep playing and let the chips fall where they may.
They forgave you. Make it up. They forgave you. Make it up.
49-45, minute 10 to go in the third quarter.
We mentioned it a few times earlier. A 15 seed has never beaten a 2 seed. In the 10 years the grind has been playing playoffs. Actually 9 years. This will be the 10th year.
There's Pickens. Yeah, and Carlos seen what I seen on the other end before that. Play winning transitions, double dribble.
And Dylan Aviles called for the blocking foul, and Gabe Pickens will shoot a couple. Gabe unable to get the first to go. Liban Adan will check in for Ike. not sure if James Valvano, was the famous coach that said survive and advance, but with his NC State National Championship team 100 years ago, but I remember that. But that's what DME, not play great in the game before this one. Dream City not playing great here, but survive and advance, right? Foul's going to be on Adan. Izzy will go to the free throw line for 2 more. Young man's had a whole bunch of free throw attempts here in this one.
Again, Golden Bulls, man, they're just happy to be in this thing.
First year on the grind with the Power Conference. Top 9 teams qualified automatically for the playoffs.
4-point game. David, still. Good defense. 2-point game, 50-48. Again. How about this? The number 2 seed, number 15 seed, doing battle in this round of 16, and great response there by Pickens after that turnover.
Six-point ball game at halftime. Dream City came out and scored 6 early, led by 12 in the third quarter. Lead by 5 now.
Oh, no. That's one of those really bad turnovers there. Now, coach like Kyle Weaver, he's going to run something.
And Coach Carlos hollering to his teammates, just next play, don't worry about it, next play. But time to get a look here. Now they give it right back in 0.9.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. 53-48. After 3, we'll be back. This is the Grind Session. So we're getting set and ready to go here for the fourth quarter. 53-48 is our score. Welcome back to the broadcast. AJ Martin alongside of me, CJ Sells. This is the Grind Session World Championship, the round of 16. This is the number 2 seed taking on the number 15 seed, and we got a dogfight on our hands. It's a 5-point game. Dream City got off to a quick start, but give Golden Bulls credit. They have battle here in this one.
We had the 14-3 matchup right before this game. DME getting out with a win, but SFBA Trinity Prep played them tough.
How about the game here for Gabe Pickens? 16 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists. here in this one as he handles the ball there, misses that layup, and we'll go the other way.
We talked about that senior leadership. Gabe's been here before.
Justin Holman, he's been solid tonight too.
He's just a sophomore. And Niang says, I got him. All right, I got him. I get 6.
$53-50. Alejandro Aviles through the traffic.
Gabe.
Great pass there by Gabe Pickens.
Another assist for Gabe. Oh.
And a steal here by Travis Terrain. Oh. And he was thinking about what dunk he was going to do. Lost that one momentarily, and that's off Pickens last.
Keep playing, Justin. Don't you put your head down again. Don't you put your head. I saw your head. Don't put your head down.
Great opportunity for Dream City there with the steal and a one-on-none. Not able to finish or convert there. Traveled.
See both coaches talking to their players about body language. Both teams, a couple of mistakes. And both coaches preaching the same thing. Head stays up, body language.
Next play, move on.
Oh, what a pass by Gabe. Listen, he's having a ball game. Gabe's having a ball game.
Great find. Alejandro Aviles to the free throw line, 55-50 our score. Alejandro trying to add to this, and does. Central Florida just won the third quarter, 18-17, just a point. But I tell you, the Golden Bulls believe, don't they?
Yes, they do.
And that's part of the battle.
Israel. Dump off inside, Niang, he gets fouled.
Luke Cochran. It's going to be 4 on Luke. And Niang to the free throw line. This young man's just a junior as well. I tell you, we talked earlier about an all-star game in Chicago. We could have a junior all-star game, couldn't we?
Absolutely.
Underclassmen all-star game, sophomores against juniors or something. I remember way back in Orlando. Wow, offensive rebound by Stewart. Back in Orlando when Niang fell and busted his chin open.
Scramble for it. Niang diving head first. And we'll get a jump ball. Possession arrow. In favor of Academy of Central Florida. Big point of interruption, so 6 seconds to go here on the shot clock. Big shot there by Stewart. 3-point game, 57-54.
Oh my.
Pickens has been great tonight.
So timeout Dream City. Kyle Weaver wanting to talk it over defensively. 59-54. We've got Prolific Prep coming up next against Pace Academy. And we've got 5 ball games coming your way tomorrow. Then 4 on Sunday. Then we will head off to Chicago with Final four on the boys' side to meet up with the Elite Eight on the girls' side. Playoff basketball grind session style. Doesn't get any better. Each team with one timeout. Academy of Central Florida, they have used their challenge in this ball game unsuccessfully, but you only get one. So they've lost their right to challenge, but Dream City still with a challenge. Central Florida basketball trailing by 5 with just under 7 minutes to go in this ball game.
Here's Niang. Over to Roman. Roman. Another easy 2 for him. I mean, he's been a problem. (59-56). Pickens. He's had the
money.
He's not normally their first option offensively, but he's been it tonight.
Now, I don't know how many games he's led them in scoring this year, but if it's one, that's all that matters. This is the one that counts. Good find by Roman. Niang with the bucket. Foul's going to be on the floor, and Izzy's going to be called for that one. That's going to be three team fouls. And Eman going to check back into the game with 5 fouls, Emmanuel Stephen.
Alejandro, very easy.
That's too easy on an inbounds play like that. Kind of sneaking in there.
(64-58). Stewart looking to get it inside. Roman at the block. He'll face a double team, and it's true. Oh, yeah.
That's 6.
Yeah, he extended those arms. He did. He didn't need to do it.
So Emmanuel Stevens fouled out of this ball game, and it's a 6-point Dream City lead right now. Travis Terrain will check in for him, and a turnover by Stewart and the Golden Bulls. Both of these coaches going to wear out some paint on that sideline, aren't they? They're going to up and down.
Horns look.
Dream City needs a bucket from somebody other than Alejandro, and that's a foul. That's going to be 4 team fouls. And that's going to be on Niang. 4 team fouls at 4:58 mark here, and they're going to be shooting free throws, Dream City, the rest of this way.
Oh, tough shot by Ike Olazi. Showing off the mid-range there.
Alejandro and Gabe, the main guys right now. Somebody else got to score. Oh, Gabe.
Oh, tough pass.
Kyle Weaver wanted.
Oh, you got to play time and score right now.
I'll say wanted that possession, maybe get a bucket, run some clock, go from 8 to 10. Izzy from deep.
Israel got a kind of an odd bunny hop into his set shot.
And I don't know why that's not traveling all the time.
Yeah, he does it on every catch and shoot, but I have to slow it down, take a look. It's just odd looking. Doesn't mean it's a travel, and I think that's what catches the attention of the opposing coaches because it is odd. It's like a quick little bunny hop into a 1-2. Didn't do it there, but
it's almost like you pick up your pivot foot, but you don't shoot. You pick it up, and then you come back
But
down.
it's so quick. He may come maybe a half an inch off the ground. But it's definitely noticeable. 66-58.
When we talk about having your hands and feet in position to shoot when you catch it, his feet obviously aren't in position. Gabe on the drive drawing a foul. We're going to shoot 2. The foul's going to be on Savion Stewart.
Hey,
And that's 5 team fouls.
They're playing desperate, and you're bailing them out by playing desperate over here. Play smart. They're playing desperate, you're bailing them out by playing desperate over here. Play smart, be patient.
Here's Pickens with 2 shots coming up here. 3:42. Go in this ball game. First one is good.
Gabe's been what they've needed here tonight. Gabe's showing New Mexico State a piece of his game here tonight, aren't they? I can score 2 if you guys want me to. Great defense by Gabe.
Shot there by Luke.
Young man can shoot, will. And Ike Olazi will be called for a reach. And that'll be the 3rd team foul on Dream City, and it'll be Florida basketball underneath their own basket. 14 on the shot clock.
23.
Dream City with a zone look here on the inbounds. Wow, that just a little out of control there. Stewart trying to get that to a cutter. Dream City up 13 with 3:03 to go in the ball game. Central Florida picking up full court. And Ike on the strong drive. Oh, and Travis Terrain with the tip in. And this may look like a blowout, but that's anything but.
At Reynolds hit.
Brick. It's worth triple.
Rotate.
73-61, 2:25 to go here in this ball game. 12-point lead. Good shot.
A 2-3 zone look here from Dream City.
Ike with the throw down.
Gabe with another assist.
We got a timeout called here by Golden Bulls.
Put E-Man out there with those big shoes. He can clean up a lot.
Travis, I post.
Niang with a drive. Good backdoor cut. He finds him. Can't get that bucket to go. Cruz. Travis Terrain with the dive, had a hold of the loose ball. Kyle Weaver calling timeout, not granted. And he'll get called for travel and turns it over.
78-61.
Why not Gabe, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Monster numbers for him.
Game going to put a 30-piece on us here tonight?
Maybe. We'll check all that when this one ends.
24.
Hey, let 13 shoot. Don't collapse it. Wait one.
It's going to be the fourth team foul.
I count.
Gabe getting his hand on that one. Albino with a corner three.
Good patience.
Alejandro with the explanation point.
Good throw down there.
Gabe Pickens, 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 14 assists in this ballgame. Diego Cruz from deep.
Couple threes in a row.
Albino again. Oh, too little, too late, I think, for the Golden Bulls. As Dream City is going to get out of here with a win.
$82-67 is going to be our final. We'll have an interview with the player of the game coming up here in just a bit. This is the Grind Session.
Seven rebounds, 14 assists. All right, so that means that out of all the points y'all had, if you had 24 and you had 14 assists as well, let's do the math. You're proud for 52 points tonight. That's crazy. That's crazy. How you feeling?
I mean, 14 assists. I mean, that's my biggest attribute. I say. I mean, I like to dish the ball.
Defense.
Defensive passing. I mean, I love to give the ball up to my teammates. I mean, in practice, we always moving the ball, so it just comes naturally. I mean, as a team, we love to move it, and we're excited when each other scores. So it's no problem giving the ball up. I say. I mean, putting up 24 points, that's nothing. I see. I mean, we got the win. Just happy. I mean, season's coming to a close, so I just feel like, you know, any win we can get, I'm happy.
So the defense doesn't surprise me. All right, the 24 points doesn't surprise me either. 7 rebounds don't surprise me. What did surprise me and what I feel like was a good thing today that you've seen, the 3-ball. The 3-ball was there today, man. And you shot it with confidence. I heard Coach saying it from the sideline. You shooting with confidence. It's gonna go in. How you feeling about that?
I mean, I'm in the gym with Coach DJ almost every day. Coach Kyle, I mean, we're in the gym constantly, day in and day out, working on my shot. I mean, me going to New Mexico State next year, I mean, that's going to be a big thing I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to be able to hit the open 3, off dribble 3. I mean, that's just going to be a big piece of my game. I need to add that, so it's big work.
Gabe Pickens, 24, 7, 14, and 3 steals. It's crazy. Yes, sir. 52 points is crazy. I don't even. Got a drop. Hey. 4th game of the day. Prolific in pace. Can pace keep it up? Or will Prolific be on top once again? We'll see.
Good. Good if it goes, and it is good.